What up, my elite kings and queens? Welcome back, guys. Truly grateful to be here with y'all today, man. Excited for this reading. We got a great reading, like always. All of our readings are always great. I'm gonna go deep into this reading, my people, and then after that, I'll give you guys my takeaway, man. I know you guys are having a great Sunday. Truly grateful for this beautiful life. Truly grateful for this beautiful experience, and truly grateful that I get to share this message with you guys. Okay, so here we are. Remember, guys, we came from unconscious past. We came from, time doesn't exist, right? So the past moments that are in the mind that are no longer corrupting us, whether it was drugs, alcohol, fights, right? Whatever it might be, cheating, stealing, doing all the negative things, we're unconscious. Don't ever let that define you, okay? We're here now, present in this moment, and now we grow. Now we expand our mind. Now we lead ourselves to lead others. Okay, my people, don't ever let anything from your past hold you back from becoming the greatest version of yourself. That starts today. You are great. I am great. We're all great. And we change that now because the past doesn't even exist. Neither does the future. Only thing that exists is this moment. So in this moment, as you listen to this video, just know that you're already greatness. You keep that energy all the way forward, my people. I love you so much. Here we go. So our reading today is repetition rewires your brain. Neuroplasticity doesn't know the difference between good or bad. Let me turn that down a little bit. So what you repeat most becomes your brain's default wiring. Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to form new connections and adjust old ones. It adapts to whatever you practice most. In 2018, MRI study found that repeating learning 6 times instead of once made memory traces in the hippocampus much more stable. Repetition made recall easier and more reliable. MIT researchers showed that when one synapse strengthens, nearby ones weaken. This balance keeps the brain adaptable, but also means that patterns you repeat most take priority. Exercise supports this process. Physical training increases BDNF, a growth factor that helps neurons grow and strengthen the circuits you use, making new learning stick faster. Make sure you're exercising. It's not just physical practice. Learning a language, playing an instrument, or even deliberate reflection can trigger structural brain changes well into adulthood. This is why habits are powerful. The brain doesn't judge when you repeat, it just wires it in. Harmful patterns become as automatic as helpful ones. For example, if you end every stressful day by scrolling social media for hours, your brain learns that loop. If you end the day with a short walk or journaling, it wires that instead. The brain doesn't adapt to whichever you repeat most. Researchers call this self-directed neuroplasticity. By choosing what you focus on and repeat, you shape how your brain develops. Over time, repetition makes certain actions and thoughts effortless. They become your default response, whether you meant to build them or not. Neuroplasticity is always active. Every routine, thought, or action you repeat is a small investment in your brain you'll have tomorrow. Choose them with care. Wow. Great reading there, my people. That was amazing. And as you can see, my people, not only are we always going to be speaking positive, thinking positive, doing our meditations, doing our visualizations, doing our imaginations, right? And always going within the 4D and not conforming to the 3D, speaking positive, all this positivity. But it's very imperative that we're also implementing positive habits like fitness, exercise, right? All these habits that we are doing in the 3D still come back to the mind. This is very important, my people. So we are going to speak positive. We are going to meditate and do all the inner work. But we're also going to make sure that our steps in the outer, because this game we're still in, we're in the 4 and in the 3D. Yeah, the 3D is dead. The 3D is the past. But our actions are in the present. Our thoughts are in the present. What we speak is in the present. Right? Our movement is the 3D in front of us is the past, but our movements, our actions are in the present. You see? So this is where the 4 and the 3D unite in the present, because what you speak is present. What you think is present. What you do is present. What you see in front of you is the past. What's inside of you is the present as well, the 40. Now, we're speaking positive, we're doing all the positive work, but you're consuming alcohol, you're consuming drugs, right? You're consuming porn, okay? You're cheating on your spouse, okay? You're consuming the unhealthy foods, right? You're doing the scrolling through social media. These habits are in the present. They are going into your subconscious mind and manifesting. Everything in the present manifests. Your thoughts, your word, your actions, your beliefs, what you say, what you think, what you do is manifestation. And you will see it reflected in the 3D. What's in front of you. Okay? That's inner work. Even your actions are inner work. So, are you consuming alcohol and drugs? It's still going to manifest that vibration, that frequency of the alcohol, the drugs. Are you consuming porn? Are you masturbating? You're going to see that in front of you in some way or form through vibration frequency. Whatever's on the frequency and vibration of alcohol, drugs, porn, masturbation, cheating on your spouse, lying, stealing, all this negativity, you're going to see it in front of you. So it's very imperative that not only are your thoughts positive and your conversations, but also your actions. Exercise is so imperative, my people. So imperative to the brain. Actually, with exercise, studies have found that your past you start to forget about your past. That means you're not thinking about that no more, which the past doesn't exist. You don't even need to think about the past. But if you keep consuming the negative, you will keep going back to the past because the negative that you consume now is a reflection of the negativity from the program in the past. So today, my people, make sure that you're not only implementing positive self-talk, visualization, meditation, personal development, studying, reading, and learning about the conscious and subconscious mind and the power of habits and neuroplasticity, and as well as the spirit, who we are, the observer. We are the spirit, we are the observer, but we're also functioning with the ego in this 3D game. Okay? So we're not only going to implement the positivity, but we're also going to implement fitness, nutrition, sobriety, right? We're going to read books, okay? We're going to eat healthy foods, track our macros, know how many fats, carbs, and proteins are going into our body so that we're aligned. Okay, my people, I always have so much energy and I always feel so great because I track my macros, my people. I myself know how much fat, carbs, and protein goes into my body. This not only makes me have more clarity in my mind, this not only connects me more with who I am, which is the spirit, but it also helps me have more love for we are all one. We are all spirit, right? There is no culture. There is no color. There's only spirit. In the part of the game, there is culture. There is color out here, but within we're all one. So when I track my macros and I eat super healthy, I go to the gym, I remain sober, I stay aligned with who I am, the spirit, the observer. So my love is just amazing. I love you so much, my people. Remember who you are. Health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity, and money. Keep on keeping on. You got this, okay? Remember who you are. You're bold, courageous, and strong. That's your natural state. I love you so much. Crush this day. Boom. Vamos.